Shakhtar Donetsk and Champions League. What does this have to do? Well, Shakhtar Donetsk are going to be playing their home games in Champions League at Velton's Arena. Obviously, their home country is a little war torn at the moment, and Schalke stepped up and said, "Hey, we'll host you for at least for the group stages in the Champions League." So that's one. It's nice to see to help out a big club, a big Ukrainian club like Shakhtar, but also it's just good in general. Also, another caveat to that is that those funds that coming in for those games, people coming to watch those games, those ticket sales, it can only help Schalke, I would think, getting that money, extra money coming into Schalke. And on top of that, I kind of alluded to it earlier, but, yes, Velton's Arena always does host concerts, but when you start hosting people like Taylor Swift, say what you want to say about her, she brings in people, and she had 3 days sold out in Gelsenkirchen. I mean, that brings a lot of money, money to the economy there in Gelsenkirchen, but also to the stadium. Some of those ticket sales will help go back to Schalke, who are the owners. It helps when you are the owner of your own stadium. And so, thoughts on Schalke kind of reaching out media-wise? I mean, it seems like this is their end game in terms of financially trying to find ways and other pots. We heard about this from the supervisory board, how they really want to expand their reach and find new ways to make money. Obviously, bringing Shakhtar Donetsk here for Champions League, and reaching out for these bigger names for concerts and stuff like that, and events at Schalke. It's got to help. What are your thoughts on, in particular, Shakhtar Donetsk being here at Champions League?
I mean, yeah, sure. So, I mean, I imagine obviously the motivation is largely financial and not just as a further separation from like Gazprom or something. But
yeah.
But yeah, look, it makes a lot of sense. Obviously, Schalke's in the second division at the moment. We don't have European fixtures on the calendar for ourselves. So if the arena has availability on those dates, and there's an opportunity for us to host some games, and I mean, I don't know, maybe there's local employees as well that get additional wages from working games that otherwise wouldn't be on the calendar. I'm not sure how that works necessarily, but yeah. So I mean, it certainly seems like it could be a positive benefit. I'm glad the club is taking steps to think outside the box and try to find additional revenue streams. So yeah, positive. Like I said, hopefully we got some of that sweet Taylor Swift money as well from the 3-night stand there in Gelsenkirchen. So
yeah. David says Shakhtar pay a fee so they can hold the games in Gelsenkirchen, but keep the money from the ticket sales themselves. So both Schalke and Shakhtar will make money. It's a win-win. Yeah, I love that idea. It's a great venue for a Champions League, and whether they can hold 60,000 fans, I don't know, but they'll certainly have the locals are going to want to go there, and also the visitors as well. The visitors meaning whoever Shakhtar play, and then like you said, the big events like the Taylor Swift concerts and whatnot. Those are bringing a lot of people as well, a lot of money and revenue to the club. So
also minor consideration, but also part of the benefit of this is now Schalke, and part of that Schalke brand has a presence in the Champions League, and you're potentially almost kind of helping continue your brand a little bit, because you're going to have that sort of European awareness of Schalke, even though we're very much in the depths of the second division right now. But people are going to see what a great atmosphere that stadium is, assuming we're able to fill it up for these sort of Shakhtar games or whatever. But if that's the case, that might be able to help us in recruiting efforts in the future in terms of players wanting to come here.
I think the one downside is that when the games are there on TV, it's not going to be Velton's Arena. They're going to call it Arena auf Schalke. But we get it. We know where it is. We all know. And even so long as it's Schalke, I think it's the only thing that matters, right? So that's certainly a good thing. Moving on. Speaking of money, we have a new sponsor. Sun AG are Schalke's new main sponsor with their product Mini Meal. You got me, Jack. It goes on to say on the website, a company with a clear vision and high standards will be Schalke's new shirt sponsor. Sun AG with their product Mini Meal are Schalke's new main sponsor. As part of this partnership, the Swiss company will have extensive advertising rights, including a TV-relevant presence on match days and a cross-media presence on the club's social media channel. Thoughts?
So you got the hybrid company / product branding on the front of the shirt. My understanding is exactly as it sounds. It's a mini meal. It's sort of a small nutritional, whatever. So we have to look more into this, of course. But the most important thing, hopefully it's an ethical company. If that's the case aside, it looks pretty good on the front of a shirt. Not bad. I'll take it.
I
think we all liked the Veltons on the front just because, of the historic association. But that wasn't going to continue. We knew that wasn't going to continue. So, hopefully we found a good partner here.
So just stick to the jerseys, because this is the new jersey sponsor. Thoughts on the new kits? New blue, white, and a new light blue third kit. Thoughts on the kits here?
Well, our third kit absolutely whips Dortmund's third kit from what I've seen, because
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful third kit.
That Dortmund third kit. But yeah, no, I think they're pretty sharp. I like them. I might have to snag me one of those this season if I can track one down. So.
Yeah, for sure. David says that they're basically the Swiss Herbalife. So all right,
not the best then. I don't know, but we'll see. Potentially sketchy.
Yeah. I mean, the third kit is phenomenal for sure. But I think the white ones are classy and the blue ones are as well. So I mean, it's a good three. You rarely get all three jerseys. They're gonna be really beautiful. But these are all really nice kits. I definitely want that third kit for sure. I remember when we Schalke had the throwback edition with the red jerseys. I love that. I got me one of the Simon Toronto one, but we'll have to find our ways to get it. Maybe we have some contacts in Gelsenkirchen that help us out if we can't get it through the fan shop. But I love the jerseys. I'm not gonna lie. Ryan says, can we get the store to ship to the US? We could certainly try. Says, did Schalke get money from the Euro matches? They will get money. Yes, they will split the money with Shakhtar Donetsk for the European games. So that is a bonus for us, and Schalke will be on television.
I think the question may be about the Euros, the competition. For the games that are hosted then.
I would imagine a little bit at least, because whatever stadium they gotta pay obviously for hosting the events and all the whatnot. So I would imagine to get some cut for the Euros. How could you not? I think any event that goes on in a stadium, you're going to get some kind of cut from it. Whether how big it is, it depends on the deal, and obviously the Euros is a huge ordeal. But I would imagine they get some cut of it for all the games in Gelsenkirchen, don't you?
Yeah, we'll have to look into that to confirm that. But hopefully we didn't have to reimburse anybody for the travel situation that apparently transpired after that game. Or at least one of them in the first round.
No. Related but not unrelated. Well, I guess it is related. Former Schalke defender, current Milan defender Milik Chow is rumored to possibly be going to Newcastle for 41 million euros. If that were to happen, Schalke would get 10% of the sales because of the sell-on clause. More money for us that we could use to better the club. So let's keep an eye on that. It might help us to be there.